It's San Martin Sunday here at the channel, and we have another San Martin unboxing and review. And there it is. Matter of fact, this was the very first San Martin that I bought, and I picked it up. I'm not much into homage watches, but I was curious about the brand because I heard such great things about the quality of their machining and their use of movements, and I was honestly just curious, so I picked up a couple to take a look. Comes with a user manual, a little nondescript San Martin name tag or hang tag, and you can do a review right there. This is the warranty card that it comes with. This is reference number SN0109. And I'm sure many watch fans out there will recognize this style. This, of course, being a homage to the Tudor Black Bay GMT, the Pepsi Bezel version. And they have a few other colorways by San Martin that you can find online, either on AliExpress or San Martin's local website. SanMartinWatches.com. I'll try to put a link down below to this one, but there is the dial and that really nice Pepsi colored bezel in aluminum. Nice looking, not nearly as slab sided as the Pepsi, and I've owned that Pepsi. It's a great watch. It is very thick. This one is definitely not as thick, but I will admit I have been very impressed with the bracelet and overall the build quality of these watches. These come with a Seiko NH34. It is a GMT. It is a collar GMT. It's not the Traveler's GMT. But honestly, I tend to like this better because it's easier. If you rotate through a lot of watches, it is easier to set the date. And I'll try to show you how to do that in just a second, but lug width, 20 millimeters. It's rated at 13 millimeters thickness. Let me measure that real quick and see. It does have a slight bezel or a slight raise and little crown edge to the sapphire. It is sapphire glass, and it is a signed crown, of course, but you see it's about 13.1. Rated at 39.8. It's almost 40 where the bezel is, and I think that is accurate, pretty close at least. 39.7 to the bezel. I'm not quite getting that right. 39.6. The watch case itself is a little smaller because there's a little bit of a lip there. I'll try to catch the bezel action here. This has a two-directional bezel because you can adjust it and move. Not much of a click to this, but this is adjustable so that you can, on the fly, adjust this outer ring hour to the GMT time zone marked with the red hand, of course. I tend to like to leave it right there just because I like the looks of it. I really enjoy the GMT by Christopher Ward, and I just traveled recently and found that GMT to be very handy to have around. And let's take a look here, see if we can. Let me try to show you the way this GMT works. So you pull it out to the first position, and of course you can wind it. Second position is going to be date. You can rotate the date wheel if you rotate this direction, so counterclockwise. And if you rotate it clockwise, you're going to move that GMT hand. There you go. So if you are traveling somewhere, and then the way I do it is I change where I'm at on the actual watch hands to the accurate time, and then say it's 10 o'clock back home, I will put it right there, or it's whatever, 9:30, almost 10, you can see it's almost there. And I put this back together. There you go. To change the date, of course, very easy. On a Traveler's GMT, you have to rotate that GMT hand either back and forth and go 30 days around, or keep going around and around. And I've tried both. I just find these to be a little bit more convenient. Other than that, really makes no difference. These are quality movements, NH34, solid stuff. Bracelet, as I mentioned, excellent. And of course, I have compared this to the best bracelets in the market. This is oyster style, and it is no Rolex, but darn impressive. Comes with even a on-the-fly adjustment, and I will show you the way that works. You push in the button and you have instantly got some extra room one way or another. If I can figure out how to make it work. It's a little sticky. I don't know that I've ever actually adjusted it, but oh wow, that's not easy to do at all. Oh, there you go. It's just just a little bit sticky. There, quite a bit of expansion you've got right there. You really have to jam on that. Oh, I see. So folds in on itself, push the button to release. That makes sense to me. Well, let's see here. Wrist check. The other San Martin that I just reviewed, San Martin Sunday around here on this is their original design and original Jubilee style bracelet. Very nice. Well done, San Martin. But I'll try this on. Again, they rate this as 39 millimeter. It is sharp looking on my 7¼ inch wrist. Not too bad. I have to admit, I am impressed. I'll try to show you the lume on this if I can. It is blue in color, as you can see. And actually, it glows all night. It's very well done, and you can see it still has a little bit of a glow. I'll try to insert, if I can, a photo of the lume shot, as they call it. And I wanted to compare the bracelet for people with something else, and I just happen to have something that is a excellent comparison. Ah, there you go. That is, of course, one of the newer Submariners right there. And I will say, it does not have the feel, of course, of a Submariner. Not quite as, these are just beautiful to the touch. The feel is, honestly, it's just something else. And the finishing on these is amazing, but it is a very expensive watch. And of course, this is a 20 millimeter lug versus 21 on these new ones. This is the 41 millimeter sub. And the feel is definitely not quite there. However, with that said, it is very good considering the price. You can pick these up right now. I'm looking online, $300, probably even cheaper. If you picked one up at AliExpress on the little sale they just had recently, under $300. Honestly, what a bargain. Really impressive timepiece, great look, and the GMT function. Well done, San Martin.